pretty good tonight, Doug. But we had a couple guys back that could shoot. We're slowly working those guys back in there, and yeah, we hit some tonight. Started early and kept on going.
You got Fred got rolling. He made 3, I think, in the first quarter. That confidence sort of breathes throughout the team.
Yeah, I think when guys are hitting them, Doug, I think it does spread, and I think the same applies. You know, you miss a bunch in a row, and the next one the guys are maybe pressing a little bit. So it was good to see it going that way, and that was maybe our start back to things evening out a little bit.
You did let them back in again. You had a big lead, let them get back, pulled away, let them get back. There's a sameness to that. Is it frustrating to watch all the time?
It's a little frustrating, Doug. You know, I think we played some really dominant basketball for stretches, and again, it's streaky a bit, right? And we want to try to again extend our consistent play and like extend that out longer. But the times where we're not playing that well, that can't be so underneath average. You know what I mean? So the times we're not playing that well, got to stay as close to average as well, because you're not going to play, you know, great and 48 minutes, even though we're trying to stretch it out to that. But yeah, we gotta stop playing less streaky. And I think a lot of it has to do with the 3-ball and just getting a little bit more vertical at the rim. There was a stretch there when we first half especially, we sent them to the free throw line, and then we just didn't come out and play to start the second half a little bit.
He was playing well before he got hurt. Is that a tough thing to do, to be out for an amount of time and then come back and pick up where you leave off?
Well, I was happy he had a right wrist injury, right? So I think he made his first 3 he took, maybe his first 2. So that was the first thing I said. I was like, geez, checks in the game and hits a 3 right off the bat, which you know, that's probably the thing you were going to check on the most. So it was nice. I thought he got a little tired in one stretch, which will happen when you've been out a little bit. But I thought he looked really bouncy, right? He got up in the air a little bit, and he was pretty active and quick. And maybe that happens too when you've been out. You're nice and fresh.
You guys helped pretty aggressively off of specific ones of their shooters. And they ended up putting up a lot of threes. Didn't make a lot of them. Were you happy with the 3-point defense in that aspect? Or?
Pretty happy, right? I thought there were some stretches where they had a whole bunch of wide open looks one after another. They didn't make some of them. We got very fortunate on that, but yeah, I think for the most part, there's a couple guys we wanted to really key on, and I didn't really look to see who got him up. Like, you know, Oubre, that's really good. Him and Porter 1 for 12 together. That's pretty good.
We know Kawhi works extremely hard at his game.
Yep.
There are times when it looks like he's not even working and he comes up with 27 and 10. What's that say about his consistent effort?
Well, I think the really great scorers do that a lot, right? That you look up. I mean, I'll be surprised too. I looked down and I didn't think Beal had been doing much either, and he had 20, right? And I was like, and I said the same thing. I said, man, that's what a guy like that, you hardly even know they're pouring them in like that sometimes. But I kind of liked Kawhi's. Gosh, again, 12 for 22, and I'll bet you that could have real easy been a 16 or 17 for 22. He had a couple point blank little turnaround 4 or 5 footers that just in and outed on him. So I still think there's going to be a night when we're in here talking about is 19 for 22. I think here in the future.